Earlier in the show, we heard from Jordan. He was one of the lucky ones. Unfortunately, most cases don't end this way. Our reporter, Nicole Diller, sat down with Pam and Garrett, who know all too well the devastation drugs can cause.
What happened to Garrett after he used ecstasy? He used ecstasy at a party. He passed out. His heart stopped. And the reason we have the brain damage is there was no oxygen to the brain. Ecstasy is a very, very dangerous drug. It's just one pill. It has killed many youth. It has put several in the same position Garrett is in. And it's something that nobody should even try or experiment with. Garrett was always an outstanding student and a top athlete. Freshman and sophomore year, he had over a 4.0 grade point average. Garrett always was very serious, maybe because of his early childhood experiences, very driven. And when pot was offered to him, he thought, as a lot of people do, that he could just use it occasionally. You know, a little pot won't hurt anybody, but a little pot can destroy a lot of lives.
What are the long-term effects?
The long-term effects are we take one day at a time. He goes to a place called High Hopes in Orange County that specializes in brain damage, and he goes to Villa Esperanza Adult Care 3 mornings a week, and they work with him, and he goes to Cal State LA for speech therapy, and he goes to a doctor who does biofeedback. And between all those things, we've seen some progress, and we're hoping he'll progress, but it's not the life any youth would choose for themselves. And somehow young adults and young teenagers think that they're invincible and nothing will happen to them. And this is what happened to this young man.
What happened to Garrett after he used ecstasy?
The drug ecstasy he used supposedly once, from what we've understood from him and also his friends, and that was just enough. It stopped his heart, and when his heart stopped, he had no oxygen to the brain, and thus Garrett cannot talk or walk on his own. He thinks he understands. Luckily, he lived, but we have a long way to go, don't we? He surprised everybody. They actually told me he was brain dead. And as soon as they took the tube out, he would stop breathing.
What message would you like to send about drugs and those who may want to use drugs?
Well, Garrett and I have a message to send, don't we, Garrett? Yes, we have a message, and that's don't use drugs. Get the help you need if you start. Know that something can happen to you that you never expected to happen to you. Know that an articulate bassoonist who was a ranked tennis player now sometimes can't control his behavior. Sometimes the brain just doesn't tell him what to do correctly. He can get agitated, and other times he understands exactly where he is, and it's very sad, right? Is it, yeah, when the eyebrows go up, that means yes. It's very sad to be in this position. And don't think for 1 minute that it couldn't happen to you. Okay, Garrett, we're done. Shall we go in the house and get something to drink? Okay. Walk right. Walk right. Garrett, don't lean back. You'll fall. You're on my toe. Garrett, don't lean back. Don't lean back. You're on my toe again. Walk. Okay.